So you might have heard the word somatics everywhere, whether it's in a catalog for an online gym class or at your local gym or just online when it regards to health and wellness. Oh, look at that cute little guy sticking out. So somatic mindfulness, I'm going to break it down. So what is mindfulness? Okay. Sometimes this is confused with meditation, different, right? So mindfulness is just basically conscious awareness. And if you're being mindful, you're being aware or you're being conscious versus unconscious and going about in a default mode based on your programming or habits. So conscious is where you, by having that awareness, you're now here in the present. Typically, people use their five senses to smell the aroma of the trees around them or feel their feet on the ground. If you're inside, notice the sounds, right? There's different ways to tune in and out to consciously choose to be present now. So there's an array of mindfulness practices, of which meditation is a type of mindfulness practice. Meditation involves, typically people think of someone sitting, in silence on a seat, but meditation can take many different forms. And often meditation doesn't work. It's just not for me. I hear sometimes from people who tried because their mind's too freaking busy. It's too noisy. It's too stressed out. There's too much hot energy in there. So somatic mindfulness, somatics is, the body and the physical wisdom that is inside of us is literally we tap into the inner wisdom of the body to bring us to be present. So almost, in my experience, tricks the brain from having to think, okay, I'm supposed to have no thoughts in meditation, which is not the case, or judging all the thoughts coming through your meditation or getting distracted by them or going outside your body. Somatics brings you into the body to be present. So when you are, as most of us are not actually connected into the body because we're getting notified and pinged online and we're all the distractions or internal emotions that we might feel or the triggers, all this stuff is happening, right? That is stimulating us and we're reacting. And somatics is where you're like, okay, I'm just going to do, for example, Tanjan taps. So this is a simple exercise where you tap 2 inches below your belly like this. And right away, your brain's like, what the hell are we doing? Right? Not a normal movement. And in doing this, and I invite you to do it with me right now, you can also just bounce. Feel your feet. Inhale, exhale with a smile. And already we're starting to bring that busy mind back into the body. Even as I talk about it, it brings you back in the head more. So when you're actually doing somatic mindfulness, there's not room to think because you're too busy. Your brain is occupied and on pause. And then all your thoughts come into the body and they settle down, 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 down. Feel your feet, right? We're bringing the energy literally down from this hot, heated energy. We call this water up, fire down. So bringing that hot fire energy down into the core where there's cold, stagnant energy, water energy that we bring back up the spine. So we have a calm mind and a hot core. This is the optimum state if you are an athlete, a performer, if you are a singer, if you are a Navy SEAL, if you are in any high frontline kind of work, where you can in any situation have a calm mind still and then a hot core to be able to respond as necessary. So go ahead and inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth, feel your feet. Imagine, if you are going to think, imagine about energy coming down and this warmth kind of settling down into your lower abdomen. We call it the Danjan, which means Korean. In Korean means energy field or center. And then feel your feet. Connecting down deep, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Good. And I'm just giving you a sample, but if you were to keep doing this for another minute even, or 2 minutes, you will feel such a difference just in that one simple somatic mindfulness exercise. So then what is Qigong? So Qigong translates to, you can say it Qi or Qi, but Qi is life force energy. Gong is the study and the practice and the skill of. So it's really just a study of energy movement and practicing that skill. So mindfulness, right, is conscious awareness. And then somatic mindfulness is doing it through the body. And so somatic mindfulness, Qigong is a type of somatic mindfulness practice. There's a cajillion somatic mindfulness practices, but Qigong and Tai Chi are one of them. And that's the one I love to use. It's made a huge difference in my life to really get out of the head, into the body, and connect the mind-body connection. So when you are able to now do this, there's many benefits of somatic mindfulness and Qigong, right? A type of somatic mindfulness. So one of the things I've already named, right, is it helps you get what I say, come back home into your body. So mostly we're homeless. Our thoughts are flying outside the body. So it helps us connect the mind-body. It helps us stay grounded, then scattered in all directions. Speaking of grounded, it helps us stay focused. Focus is not intense like people make it out to be. It's actually relaxing, but concentrating. It's a relaxed concentration. Again, this is the ideal flow state, high peak performance state when you're performing as an athlete, as a musician, as a CEO, as a student, doesn't really matter, is that calm yet focused, relaxed concentration. So I'm not going to go on about a list of a million things, not a million, but many benefits, because there are many. It helps on a physiological level of your heart rate slowing down, which is not putting so much stress on your body. It calms your nervous system. It helps you think more clearly. It helps you have more peace of mind. Emotionally, you can feel more calm. You can feel more happy, joyful from within. And it's really fulfilling when you combine your mind, body, heart, and spirit into, they're all in congruence. So rather than having, for example, an out of alignment is where, have you ever met those people that are like hella in shape and their body looks good, but man, they are stressed out. Either mentally, there's like so much stress going on, even though they're really physically fit, or their home life is an emotional wreck, right? They're on the verge of some major, relationship issue, or they're avoiding relationships, whatever it is, right? So we want to harmonize all those parts. It's not that you have to have a relationship or not. It's not about that. It's just that emotionally, there's not a lot of baggage that's seeping into everything, unmet trauma in the body that you haven't addressed and done the work on. So Qigong, when you're doing it, will surface those things that you aren't even aware of necessarily, and it'll work through the body and release it. And as you get better and more consistent, obviously releasing emotional baggage through your body is a good thing. That helps you feel more light and bright and happy and clear and healthy and happy. So anyway, those are just some of the benefits, and I hope you should, if you want to test the waters with somatic mindfulness and Qigong, I encourage you to check out the link below, and you can learn more about the practice and try a test class for yourself. Trial a class, see how it feels in your body. I promise you, all my students love, I always check in at the end. How do you feel? They're just like, oh my gosh, I'm calm yet energized. I came in with tension and it's gone. I was so stressed out and now I'm not, right? So very short period of time, we can produce a lot of results that actually last, not just an hour, but again, if you're more consistent, it'll last days and days and days. So I invite you to try out a Qigong Somatic Mindfulness class. All right, I'll talk to you later.